Are we live yet? What's happening? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Hartsfield. Today we're watching Hornets versus Old Miltonians. Big game awaiting now.
Highly anticipated match. We're down here today. Alex Nkala, James Widdop, as well as Kulani Kwananzi to bring you this match in the comforts of your homes. Hope you enjoy.
We want background on that. Couple of minutes wait now. Time is almost here. Long awaited. The CBC Hornets been preparing all week for this big game coming up.
Coach Matida's last one for the preseason.
We've got the Hornets coming onto the field now.
Led by their captain up front, Sibusiso Sibanda.
Packed with energy here today. Stadium not too full. Hopefully it will fill up as the evening goes on. Really exciting game here. CBC Hornets in white and Old Miltonians in purple and blue.
The CBC squad quite packed. Good share of both seniors and a few juniors in there.
Hopefully they can get this game, giving them a really nice and confident start going into the second term season.
Unfortunately today, the Hornets will be playing in the absence of Martin Lienenberg, who's still recovering from a prior injury. Hopefully his absence won't take too much away from their forward pack. The Hornets with some good pre-game spirit.
Hornets now preparing as we should see the starting 15. Seeing which players will take us to victory today. The Hornets hopefully looking for a win here. Looks like it is going to be quite a tough game. Alex, what do you think about this one?
Not too sure. We'll just have to wait and see how it goes. Both teams quite a lot of experience for the preseason. They've both played their fair share of games. As we said, for the Hornets, this will be their last one for the preseason. So it should be the one where they have the most experience, the one where they're most ready for it. Interesting, yeah, as I mentioned, a few juniors in the squad. We'll see a junior starting it off for CBC. On the kickoff, that's Barak Hakufiwi, Form 3. He's an under 17 this year. We saw him in the Sevens games as well. Great future prospect.
Quite a few young players that we're seeing. How do you think this is going to affect the Hornets?
Well, seeing young players quite a good sign in the sense that it means they have a very good future of their team. We just saw the ball get received there by Old Miltonians by an old CBC boy, Ethan Ferguson.
Quite nice to see that they carried their rugby skills on even after school times.
We wish the same for the boys here in the Hornets squad as well.
CBC Hornets looking like they have a really strong backline. We did notice that during the Sevens tournament. They really managed to make some nice runs, especially against Falcon, where they managed to take the win there. Hopefully they can have full access to that and are able to use it quite well today. as well as their forwards.
CBC starting off with an early try. Great stuff.
That's Marshall Hamandisha now going for the kick. Hopefully he can get those extra 2 points, putting Hornets ahead here. I'm sure this was the start that they were looking for. Hopefully they can continue this game in the same manner.
Johan, another usual squad player, taking the kicking tee onto the field. Not too sure if he's playing today. Doesn't seem to be kitted up.
Quite an easy kick, looks like, for Marshall here. Not too far from the post, but still needs quite a bit of effort. Hopefully he can get it through the poles.
Angle not too bad.
CBC players already there standing, awaiting for the kickoff again. Tries for the chase, and Marshall does manage to get that cook there. A smile on Marshall's face there. Quite happy for the young man.
They'll be playing 2 35-minute halves today, I believe it is.
Awaiting kickoff now. I'm sure Old Miltonians wanting to get back at this now. Wanting to try get that 7 points back. Martin Liedenberg with the ball.
That's
Sorry, not
Lee
Martin.
Ellerman.
Lee Ellerman. Apologies there. And there's a penalty given to CBC. Getting quite a few penalties here. Using them quite well. Looks like they're going to go for touch. Barak Hakufiwi, number 10 now, going for the kick. Doesn't quite reach the boundary.
Recovers from that little slip. Does take the tackle in the end.
Looks like it's going to be a scrum. Old Miltonians ball. What will they do with this? Quite a heavy forward pack we see there. But CBC also looking quite heavy themselves. I think now in this certain area of a rugby match where you do have the scrums, you see how the backline tends to work, and hopefully we can see the Old Miltonians backline working quite well for them. Another junior player on the CBC wing, Wezi Piri, number 14. Quite an aggressive player. Old Miltonians really pushing them there, giving them a run for their money. And they are given a penalty.
Old Miltonians on the offense now.
Beautiful kick there. Quite some distance on it, taking them right close to the try line. This is a huge scoring opportunity for them. Hopefully getting back the 7 points that they lost in the first 2 minutes.
Chance to see the Hornets work on defense. Not easy, but hopefully they can keep this out very close to their try line. But we've known Hornets over the years for being tops at defensive work. We'll see if that's so today.
What will they do with this? They managed to get the ball, but they're taking it to the line. Number 22 now with the ball.
Big step.
Pushing it nicely. Good defense there by Hornets. Ooh, stops him there. No more ground made.
Nothing allowed by the Hornets on the pick and drive, not letting them have it.
They're pushing there, but as you did say, they aren't letting them have it. Still trying here.
Big quick scrum by Ethan Ferguson. Old Miltonians still failing to gain any ground on those quick pick and drives.
Looks like their line is quite short, but they're going to try and use it. Ball with the number 22 now goes for the quick kick over. Nothing made with that. Ball caught by the CBC player.
And CBC regaining possession, living up to that higher standard of defensive work I spoke about earlier. Baraka Kufiwi now to try and kick this, get them out of their defensive zone.
Hopefully he gets this one, and he does. Nice kick there, but I don't think it gained them much ground. Hopefully they'll be able to make up with an excellent throw-in.
Ball in the tree for the moment.
Still over the fence there.
Shasha popping that over the fence to them.
Number 8, Prince with the ball now. Strong player there. Made his debut a couple of years ago. Played really well for the Hornets. I don't know if you can remember, Alex, when he did get that try and celebrated quite vigorously.
It's thrown all the way over the line out, but it is picked up by the Hornets.
Quite an aggressive more. Old Miltonians ball.
Prince Kumalo just taking a little tumble there. Not too sure what happened.
Hornets still not letting anything through. Hopefully they can keep this up.
CBC back on defense.
Passes it out wide. They have an overlap here. Can they use it? Number 23 steps in.
Great
Passes
defensive work.
to the number 2. Hornets slowing the play down.
CBC stealing the ball now. Looking to pass it to a big forward now. But they've box kicked from the scrum half. Old Miltonians have been in this position for quite a while, finding themselves in this area frequently, but failing to find the try line. And they failed to do so once again.
CBC with the penalty here. Still trying the same thing, looking for touch. Hasn't worked too well in the past few penalties that they've been given. Chase Lindley now with a change of kicker from Barak. Can he get it out? And he can. Beautiful kick there. A lot of power on it.
Excellent kick. I think no one can complain about the distance it's gone. It has found its way out. Very good kick.
Looks like Hornets did start on the front foot, but looks like Old Miltonians have slowed them down quite a bit. CBC with a deep, long line here. a lot they can do with this. Heavy hit there by Lee Ellerman. And he makes a breakthrough. Chase Lindy now. And the ref brings them back. Almost a try there. Almost a try. A lot of excitement in the crowd here. I'm sure OM's fans quite disappointed with that.
The fans quite disappointed, but as you can see, Old Miltonians players are not disappointed, showing that they knew they did something wrong. So, good play from them, not arguing with the ref. Chase Linley given the kick again.
And knock on. CBC gaining great ground there. Not sure they expected that one, but it did go quite well for them.
Quite embarrassing to be dropping balls at this level, but it does happen.
The line ready. Looks like Barak is trying to tell them what move they're going to make. Wesi Piri going out wide to the wing.
Excited to see some work from him. Can't wait for the ball to make its way down the line.
Guezera also telling the line what exactly they're going to do after the scrum. Hopefully they can take the win here, although Old Miltonians did look quite strong on the last scrum. And we see that again, really conquering them in the forwards. Heavy hit there, brought
Huge
down
tackle
by the CBC player. That is Barak Akufiwi.
Really pulling his weight in this squad, especially as a junior. Great work.
Heavy hits there by OM's. Breaking through the defense, pushing CBC back quite a bit. CBC staying there though. Heavy hits again. Brought down.
CBC's defensive work not disappointing.
Number 9 trying to break through the defense, brought down just by the halfway line now. And they're across to number 24, pushing hard.
CBC defense passes that offside line, presenting Old Miltonians with a penalty. What will they do with it?
Looks like they're going to go for the kick for touch. They did do quite well with it earlier, getting a kick right close to the try line. Hopefully they can execute this one.
Old Miltonians still no luck in finding their first try. Maybe they can do that here. And CBC gains possession. Not looking for a kick this time. They're going to play this. You see the big forwards ready to receive the ball. With Ndumiso. Slows down quite a bit before contact. Not too big of a hit. Baraka Kufiwi, some great work on the ball. Fails to get that offload. Great speed coming out of him. Stephen Chingombe checking into the office now.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Arriving a bit late, but I have been catching a bit of the action that has been happening. I can see the game is a bit ecstatic. It looks like the whole of Bulawayo is here. And now we see CBC going with the ball. Ooh, slippery hands there.
Lee Ellerman, right idea with the offload. Teammate just didn't quite manage to catch it. Wasn't too good of a pass either.
Now we wait for the Old Miltonians to plant in the scrum. Wonder if they'll be able to make the most of it. I like the idea of the delayed passing down the line, and he kicks it very far. Chase catching it. Ooh, big step there from, ooh, handoff there from Chase.
Chase Lindley, some great work on the ball. Brakakifu tries to step through. Prince Kumalo just blocking his scrum off there, unable to make the pass. He'll take it down instead. CBC with the advantage.
Chase Lindy with the ball now. Looks like he'll be kicking. Decent ground covered. Ooh, but
Doesn't
it is
manage
caught.
to find the touch line.
CBC still with the ball now.
Brakakufi will have a go at the kick this time. And it's excellent.
Will CBC be able to make the most of this line out?
Prince Kumalu to throw it in. Does so well.
Hard pushing from both of the teams.
CBC gaining some major ground. Still going. And they find the try line.
Try time for CBC.
More points on the board. Marshall Hamandisha now to look for another two. Marshall in for the kick. And he makes it.
He makes it.
From quite tight of an angle.
Although Marshall isn't known very well for his kicking, that is a good effort made from him.
CBC doubling up now on 14 points. Old Miltonians still yet to get anything on the board. Great run.
Marshall with quick hands there.
Looks like the ref has looked it over. That ball did go forward. Some good.
Have to make the most of it. Capitalize on this line out. See both teams mauling. Hard and strong pushing from both sides. CBC now at the ball. And he kicks it.
Wizzy Piri fails to hold on. Both teams, buttery hands. CBC did it first.
Like the cockiness and confidence of Wizzy P holding on to his man, ready to bring him down.
Showing size doesn't matter. Our tiny giant from CBC. Haven't seen much of him yet, but I can almost guarantee we'll be seeing work from him soon. Old Miltonian scrum. Ref giving Captain Dau a warning. We wouldn't want to see any cards displayed.
Especially not for Tao, knowing how he plays a big role in the CBC squad.
Old Miltonians will get the pin now. Seen themselves in this position numerous times. Still not coming out with any try. This will be their next attempt at that. Didn't find the touchline, instead found the end zone. So that ball is dead. So it will be CBC's.
Caught by number 11.
Marshall Mandishe still holding on. Old Miltonians player managing to drive forward. He's gained almost 10 meters here while being held on to.
Ooh, big dunk there.
Lee Ellerman. Ethan Ferguson, CBC versus CBC there. One of our old boys. Poor hands once again.
Strong rocking from the Old Miltonians.
Huge step.
Stepping there.
CBC backing up. Dau well there, managing to get the tackle at the end of the day. Big tackles all around. And CBC will get that ball from some quick thinking defensively. Expect them to go for the kick, and it looks like that is what they will do. Baraka Kufiwi to take this one.
Although he is what we would call a junior player for the CBC squad, Barak Hakufiu has genuinely been showing his great abilities to kick for the team. I wouldn't say he's been kicking bad today. He's actually been kicking quite well. And we hope to see more from him throughout this game.
Looks like we'll have the other Prince throwing this one. Prince Nube.
AKA Mbonambi himself.
Bonambi not managing to get anywhere.
Ooh, Old Miltonians gain possession.
But are quickly taken out. They will take it back though for an earlier knock-on. As Steven said earlier, looking like the whole of Bulawayo here. High anticipations for this game have led up to its happening. Stands are quite full. Love to see it. Quickly down the line this time for OM's. Big step.
Steps into space.
Baraka Kufiwi. Whole team trying to take him down. Recovers from a missed hit. Follows it up directly with a huge one.
Oh.
Tries to take the gap, but doesn't manage to do so. Another CBC penalty. Kicking their way out of their defensive position once again. Managing to control all damage the OMs are trying to bring in their defensive quarter, keeping them out. Baraka Kufiwi finds less of distance, but does find the touchline. Good kick.
We see Prince Nube taking the line out once again.
Overthrown again. Lee Element picks it up. Gained some very good ground. Scrum half takes this kick. Nice quick one.
Lee with the ball now. Big booper from Lee. Slippery
Amandisha
hands
manages
there
to
from
recover
Marshall,
it.
but he quickly steps into space.
Delays the pass. CBC still in possession.
If CBC makes another try, that will surely set them on a pedestal for the second half. Looks like there's an injury from the Old Miltonians. CBC setting up for their scrum. Guizera planting it in.
Dying minutes of the first half now.
CBC fighting hard to get another try here. Ball pass to Prince. He's brought down.
CBC looking to squeeze in another try. Highly capable of doing so. And they do.
Try time for CBC once again, with Prince Nube scoring that try. Can see the good sportsmanship and friendship there from his teammate Sibusiso.
Marshall Amandisha will try to keep his conversion rate at 100% here. Lines it up. Looks quite good from our angle. Marshall for 2 more.
Ooh, unlucky kick from Marshall.
Doesn't manage to get it. Ref has called that this will be the last play, giving them 1 more. Off the shoulder of Dau. Big boobas all around. Swinging it down.
Ooh, and he's put him down.
I mean, big hits after big hits, both attacking and defensively. No luck on the fast break.
Mean running into Tao's like running into a brick wall.
Some would say. Penalty from this position. They might just try to kick it to get some points. Looks like I was mistaken. This is a scrum. Very close to the poles. If they do this right, they could find themselves right beneath. Shipping it down the line. Stopped dead in his tracks.
Ooh,
Another big hit. Dau with his height occasionally struggles to get that tackle perfected, especially on shorter players. OM still failing to find the line. Missed tackle there. Penalty. Will OM'S get some points for themselves right at the end of this first half? Or will they go into halftime with nothing to call their own? Wesley P, huge tackle.
As Alex mentioned earlier on, size doesn't matter, and I'm pretty sure that Wesley has made that crystal clear.
Our very own Giant Slayer doing his work there. And that will be the halftime call. Hornets going into this halftime break quite confident, but wanting to, of course, keep their cool. OM's, on the other hand, probably wanting to change some things in the changing rooms, make sure they bring a strong comeback, see what they can do to get some points on the board. And we're back prepping for the kickoff of the second half. OM's to kick to College this time. Small little chip kick, but he knocks it on. CBC possession.
Knock on
CBC
the
knock on. Quite disappointing. Just in the corner of my eye here, not yours unfortunately, see the entirety of what looks to be the Hornets bench warming up. See if they make an appearance.
Old Miltonians planting in the scrum now.
Great pass from the scrummy.
Kick.
Good hands. And good ground gained by Chase Lind. OM's pin. And they want to put this between. Bold move from such a distance. Angle is looking quite promising though, as it's more or less straight down center.
Question is now, can they kick straight down center? Can see him practicing how he's gonna approach this kick.
OM's for 3 points. That is no good. Kicked back by Barak. Barak takes his own tackle. Obstruction. CBC penalty. Found the touchline nicely. Barak. Plays of the day seems to be going to him today. Undeniable great work all around.
Prince with
Great
the ball
play,
now.
CBC. Down the line this time. Doesn't look for that extra pass. Takes it down instead. Prince Mube loses the ball. OM'S with the quick tap as CBC is not found. Back 10. They'll look for touch. And they'll find it. CBC failed to keep possession. Good offload. And CBC find possession.
Quick tap and go. Oh!
Taunting our scrum off there a little bit. But Ano Kwezera not phased at all. Hamandishe. Excellent kick.
That reminded me of how Wezi was carrying his man in the first half.
Both teams trying to create some assertive dominance over each other.
Lee with the ball now.
Nicely picked up by him.
Ooh, field catch there. Nice dodging from Wezi.
Tumiso with some great leg drive. I believe CBC should be looking for the line here in such an instance. Dumiso had pulled 4 men there to ground. They definitely had the overlap, but didn't look for that line ball.
Ooh, and he smoked there.
Don't see him getting up from that.
With a strong tackle. But it looks like it'll be penalty for an earlier on knock-on.
Miraculously shaking that off. Huge hit. They'll take the kick. Scrum half really thought he had gotten away there. Quite unfortunate, just forgets There's always a man coming at you from that inside angle. Absolutely smokes him. Recovered well. We respect him for that. His kick is good. That's 3 points for CBC.
Marshall with great kicking today.
OM's quite a good kick. Hornets scrum half clearly fully recovered there, taking that last big hit. Ref's watch just slipping away from his wrist. Manages to keep the ball. Linesman's flag is up. They have stepped out. Oh, huge handoff.
Unlucky knock on there from Baraka Kofiwi.
Pass was a bit too low.
We now see Rowan Ferguson hopping on the field.
Looks like he's taken out. Looks to be Marco.
Guzira managing to bring him down. Oh, even clapping before making the tackle.
Somehow manages to keep that. Good call there from Barak and Chase combined, calling for the defensive line to spread across the field. Lovely communication. Chase calling them back over to the other side now.
Quick tap and go from
Marshall manages to find touch without much effort.
failed to catch the ball there.
Muku just subbed in. Maybe his hand's not warm enough yet.
But there. And a big drive. Hard leg work.
Beautiful rugby. Great thinking from Ben there, using his leg to the low pass. Another old CBC boy, smart player. Nicely kicked. Nicely stolen by CBC.
No, to be honest, it's quite shocking. Like, going into this game, everybody thought that Old Miltonians were gonna give CBC a hard time, but seeing CBC lead 22-0 at this point in time just shows how the CBC Hornets are prepared for the season.
We hope nothing but the best for them as they do go into their main season. On the right track to conclude with a very excellent preseason, yeah. Oh, nicely driven. Another solid kick from him. He's been quite accurate all game. The OM's number 15 there. Alexander Chesa subbed in now for Prince Kumalo. Almighty Chesa goes by the name of Moto Moto. Lolani obviously very bored there, as we've kicked him off that cameraman position with James taking over.
And in the corner of my eye, unfortunately not your eye, we see Mr. Goba, Emmanuel himself, warming up, wearing a number 10 jersey, looking ready to get in.
Big step, Chase Lindley. Still going. Great pass.
Unlucky.
Mamandishe just killing the play there, not intentionally, of course. Smartly kicked out, preventing any immediate turnover and counter try.
See that goosey and that acceleration, but he stopped right in his tracks. Sent down the line, stepped into space, but is brought down.
Leboang with that excellent tackle. Tries to step, ends up dropping the ball. Lieleman locking him down quite well. Quick pan now, just paying our respects. Our bomb squad prepping to make their respective appearances. Warming up to ensure a good job on the field. Love to see it. Back to the game.
Big handoff from Pins there. Great ground covered.
Just an update, we've seen Liam Smith subbed for Tanaka. Looks to be my mistake for Goba. Ron Ferguson, another junior in the team, under 17, with some good ground gained. Looks like Rowan was the one to relieve. Right, Chase Lindley will take charge here of this kick. As expected, beautiful stuff.
Looks like Gozera is facing some problems with his ankle. Looks like he will be jumping out for today. But it has been great work. He's been a great scrum half for the Hornets today. But I think at some point, every hard worker needs...
Good hands from Emmanuel
to retire.
Goba.
Barak steps.
Good dummy.
Where is he now taking the scrum half position?
Wesley Puri seems to be filling in that scrum half position. Wesley fully fit for the position, plays that as well. As we can see from his pinpoint passing here. Passing it all the way down. Again, CBC just refusing to get that overlap pass. They don't want poles, they want points. Muku managing to get that.
Despite it being a high pass.
CBC with the overlap here.
And
Marshall.
Marshall's gone.
Oh! Insane upset by Marshall Mandishe. The whole crowd is struck on their feet.
With his hands on his head, you can clearly see how disappointed he is in himself.
Huge drop back, just comforting him there. Ah, tough to watch. Not much more to say about that.
Ah.
Damn it. Sometimes in the life, man. Anyway, Old Miltonians kicking it out. Looks like Barak will get that. Big stepper. Let's see what he does with it. Top stuff from Tanaka. Prince with some dominating handoffs. Marshall for redemption.
Yay! Marshall redeems himself. Same position.
Coming
Same
back with
day.
the try this time.
Same day, different story.
Hammer! CBC finally making full use of their overlap here, passing it all the way down the line, leading to an easy try. An extra 2 points here would be the cherry on top of it all for Marshall. Not the easiest angle, but we'll see what he can do.
Might not be the easiest angle, but the way Marshall has been kicking, it might be way too easy for him. Now we see big boy Zindikwa.
For Prince Nube.
Another under 17 player. Looks like the Hornets squad is just filled with Form 4s.
And Marshall makes it!
Kick! I told you, it's just way too easy for Marshall.
We've forgiven him, it's forgotten. The drop ball never happened.
It never happened. It was never seen.
We've forgiven him. What drop ball?
What drop ball are you talking about, Alex?
Exactly. And Marshall will now come off to the bench, feeling a bit proud of his work on the field.
As I said, every hard worker has to retire eventually.
Looks like Dean jumped on the wing for Marshall.
Looks like Lebo will be going back on. Clear knock on from CBC there.
Chase are not managing to claim that. I don't know, I thought there was an earlier knock-on from OM's, but maybe I saw wrong. Ref knows best.
Stopped by Wezi Piri. Bark taking his man.
Prince just pulling Muku out of that. Bark, big step inside. Bark still going. Throws his man off. Hakufiwi.
Prince making the most of his handoffs.
Being a junior, sorry, I'll take that again. Being a junior in the team is one thing. Stepping up in that position to play, not just any position, but at scrum off, commanding the entire game, and then performing that well.
Good handoff from Park before he was brought down.
Another big step.
Surely it is try time for CBC.
CBC look to be sealing this game in their name.
Lovely taunting there.
Lebo, who we thought was being subbed off, not even done with this game here. And as Marshall's off, we'll see Tanaka kicking this.
Noting that this is Tanaka's first kick, we're not too sure on how his kicking has been. But looking at how it's straight for balls down the center, shouldn't be too hard for him. And somehow he misses the kick.
Finds a way to do the unthinkable. We won't talk about it. And that's full time. Our mistake on the clock there seemed to be a 35-minute half instead of a 40. No biggie. Just a, usual common James Woodop era, but it happens. And that's game. Final score, 34 to the Hornets, 0 to OM's.
Then we wrap up again. You wanna come?
On our way onto the battlefield.
Chaka, how was the game, Chaka?
The game was more.
The game was
That
more.
game was excellent.
The game was excellent.
I need to recover, youth.
Down.
What you said?
Smart.
For what?
Into.
No. That nigga red. With the kneecap. Catch him.
Martin!
What's this?
Right, we're with Martin now. Usually in the Hornets squad. Obviously for today, as you can see, still recovering. Today taking up a bit of a managerial position. Basically, what did you think of the game?
The boys pulled up their socks. It was a good game. Still a lot of problems we need to fix, but otherwise, good game.
Right, now a question that I've had buzzing. From what I saw, lots of juniors in the squad, especially coming in with that bomb squad, the last minute subs. How do you think they played today?
I think the juniors they really ranked up. It was a good game. They showed their worth today.
Right, last question, just to keep it nice and short. Anything you can think, I mean, you did take the win, obviously, so not too much to complain about, but anything you do think needs to improve or can improve?
Definitely passing the ball in the line. I think we missed about 4 tries because we just didn't pass the ball out to the wing. But like I said, a few things to fix.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Congrats on the game.
Thank you.
What did you think, James?
Good game. Definitely coming from a win in the 7s, bringing it over to an entirely different game in 15s. I think they did really well, managing to get the win as well here. Stevie, how do you feel about this game?
Pretty shocked going into the game. I genuinely thought that Old Miltonians were going to have it.
F.
But now seeing the current score, well, it's gone now, but the final score being 34-0, I'm quite shocked but proud of my Hornets team.
I think the score's still there. I think it's up there.
Somewhere up there.
Right, joining us now, Mr. Medida. Sir, first of all, congratulations on your team, sir. I'm sure you're quite proud. How do you think this benefits your team going into the season?
We get to see the smaller things that we have to work on. So far it's been a good start. We're proud of that, but still we have to go back to the drawing board, fix a lot of things. So far we've done okay. We have to measure up to the standard that we want. So we are content with what we've done now. We have to be happy once we get into the season. So we're not happy as of yet.
And so, last thing, how do you feel not having some of your players such as Martin Liedenbergen? Do you think it affected you that much, or do you think your team would have been fine anyway?
That's the best thing. It shows that we've got a lot of depth. If we're missing quite a few senior players who actually can play rugby and having the junior step up, it shows that we've got good depth. So, listen, that is a big positive. And we're not even missing him. He's there as a coach, he's helping technically, tactically, so it shows that there's knowledge going around. So we're not missing him, we're actually doing a good job.
Thanks, sir. Thank you for your time. Well done in the game.
Just my personal congratulations. I mean, after that 7s performance, which was exceptionally well, a lot of people are saying it's only 7s, 15's a totally different game. But just congrats to you for coming and showing us that your team can perform exactly the same in 15's. Excellent game.
No, thank you so much. I think rugby is rugby. You can say it's 15s, you can say it's 7s. It's a matter of skill and determination. The rules are the same. So, listen, everyone's got an opinion. But the good thing, a win is a win anyway. It puts up confidence. So that was a good start for us, especially as a school. So I'm happy about that. And still, there's a lot of things to do and a lot of things to work on.
I can only assume you're feeling exceptionally confident, knowing you have so many juniors in the team who can perform that well. I mean, the juniors today, in my eyes, exceptional.
You can never be confident until you finish the race. So we should be more humble and be grateful that we are where we are right now and actually work harder, not pompous.
Right, congrats on the game, coach.
Thank you.
Kids could be another.
It's live. It's already on social media. We're live. CBC Media Club account. YouTube, yes.
I thought you guys are just putting this for Facebook.
Nah, YouTube.
It's the whole thing.
Yes, it's the whole thing.
This thing's going on YouTube.
Love you.
Let's conclude, gents.
Thank you for your time, sir. Right, guys, thank you for watching today. For those of you who were live with us, if not, and you're just watching the highlights or maybe just the full game, thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed. It's been Alex Nkala, James Urap, and Steven Chingombe. Thank you for watching, guys.
From me, I can only say, huge rugby season ahead of us, hockey as well, going into that second term, you know the sports. Thank you for watching.
Cheers.